Now, today we're going to look at destiny helpers in disguise. They look like enemies, but they are not enemies. Amen. Let's look at the book of Judges, chapter 11. Judges 11, 1 to 7. Now, Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty man of valor, but he was the son of a harlot, and Gilead begat Jephthah. Gilead's wife bore sons, and when his wife's sons grew up, they drove Jephthah out and said to him, "You shall have no inheritance in our father's house, for you are the son of another woman." My own translation says you are the son of a harlot. Regardless of the stigma that people put against your name, it does not describe who God has created. When a manufacturer manufactures a product, he gives product manual, doesn't he? And everyone will read the manual to know how the product functions. Some people will decide to say, "Oh, rubbish product." Whether you call it rubbish or not, other people are still buying the product. Somebody sent me a video recently. I've seen it over and over. He said, "Anybody that wants this 50 pounds note, raise up your hand." And of course, free 50 pounds note is a good thing, especially when you are very broke. Especially in my own country. By the time you multiply it times 500, at least you can go by for almost 2 weeks. So, the man took the 50 pounds note and squashed it in his hand. And then raised it up, squashed. Anybody still wants that 50 pounds note? Everybody still raised up there. Okay. He threw it on the ground and stamped on it and picked it back up. Anybody still wants this 50 pounds note? Everybody still raised up their hands. What is the moral of that story? Is that regardless of how battered you are by life, your worth, your value does not diminish from who God created. Amen. Life may have knocked you over and over and over. Your worth is still your worth. What God created is still the original product. You are not a counterfeit. You are not an imposture. You are original product. And the thing that God used to demonstrate to you that you are unique can never be faulted, even by medical science. That's why your fingerprints, nobody has ever had the same type. That's why your jaw configuration is still different from every other person's worldwide. You are unique. Tell yourself, "I am unique."
I am unique.
Now, the circumstance of your birth does not determine who you are. The name called you at birth does not determine who you are. As long as you have God, your original sat-nav, you will arrive at destiny. And please write this down, hashtag it. When your destiny is bigger than a place, the place will push you out. When your destiny is bigger than any place, the place will push you out. Gilead was called the son of a harlot. It was because his destiny was bigger than Gilead's house or household. If you have ever been rejected before, congratulations. You are on your way to greatness. I am yet to find any rejected person that did not become great as long as they held on to God. I'm yet to see one. As long as you tap your roots into God and you hold on to God and you do what God says, I tell you, I can assure you, those who despise you are coming to celebrate you tomorrow.
Amen.
You want me to give you three quick examples? Joseph had a dream in the book of Genesis chapter 37. Genesis 37. If you can read 1 to 20. When you get to, we all know, majority of us know the story of Joseph. He had a dream how he would become the leader of his household. He even thought it was his family he was going to lead over. And his father said something. By the time he had the second dream, his father said, are you truly going to rule over myself, your mother, and all your brothers? And the Bible says the father kept in his heart the dreams of Joseph. There are some dreams you have to keep in your heart until they mature. What happened to Joseph? Joseph was sent on errand by their father. Go and check out your brother, how they fare. And as soon as his brothers saw him, they said, behold the dreamer, the one who wants to rule over us. Let us see how his dream will come to pass. Tell your neighbor, it is not an external job, it's an inside job. You see, what they did for him, they were so envious of his destiny. They thought it was in the coat that their father sewed for him. The coat of many colors. So they stripped him of the coat. Thinking, let's see, by the time we kill you, we will see what will become of your dream. Verse 20 records, let me read that. It says, come now, let us slay him and cast him into one pit. And then we will say, an evil beast has devoured him. And we will see what will become of his dream. But guess what happened later on? For brevity of time, Judas told them, no, we will not kill him. Let us sell him as a trade. I pray this praise week. What does Judah mean? Judah means praise. Judah means what? Praise. Your praise will send you to your promised land. In the mighty name of Jesus. Judah said, no, let's sell him. They did not know they were helping him to get to the place of destiny. The place where they will come and bow down to him. And 4 different times, all of them prostrated and bowed before him. I pray, those who have rejected you will prostrate and bow before you.